Hey, what's up, guys? We got a battle against milotihd35 here, and today I decided to use a sandstorm team, which may seem kind of weird for me because I have been complaining about seeing a lot of weather lately, but I figured, hey, if I'm going to see a lot of weather, I might as well fight it with my own weather. And I decided to use sand because I already used rain once this gen, and I kind of wanted to use Exadrill, so like I could have just retooled my rain team and used that, but you know, whatever, we'll make a new team. We're going to use Landorus and Exadrill and see what they can do. So yeah, I decided to make Sandstorm. Didn't make Sun because lots of the Pokemon that are benefited from Sun just don't appeal to me too much. Like, I don't know, Charizard's okay, I guess. And there's Venusaur, but I don't know. Not huge fans of those guys. Like, they're powerful. I'm not like Solar Power with Charizard is actually pretty threatening. I mean, someone did a damage calc on how much it would do. Like a Fire Blast crit from the Specs Charizard in the Sun. It does like a ridiculous amount of damage, which is like thousands of damage on Shedinja. So, yeah, I'm like, it's certainly powerful. Most weather is, except for Hill, which kind of sucks. But yeah, it just doesn't appeal to me at all. So I decided to just use sand today. Anyhow, I guess I should probably start talking about this actual battle instead of ranting about weather. So yeah, we're gonna get to it right now. Of course, I had to switch out there because Leavanny is probably gonna want to use a grass move on me, and I'm pretty sure Ferrothorn can take anything this thing wants to throw at me. I'm not sure what the hell this thing wants to do, but I'm thinking it has a grass move, I'm thinking it has a bug move, because of course it is half grass, half bug. So yeah, Ferrothorn can probably shrug off anything he wants to throw at it. And I do a double switch right out to my Tyranitar here, knowing that he probably would want to go out to Ninetales to get his weather back up. And that's basically rule number 1 in your weather war is keep your weather up. And rule number 2 is to keep your weather inducer alive. I'm just going to go for the Stealth Rocks here because I'm thinking that he probably doesn't pack the HP fighting because of course he switched out here, like, or maybe he just knows that he wouldn't kill with it anyhow because of course the special defense boost in sand, and I guess he's fearing the Stone Edge and he wants of course to keep his weather inducer alive for the reasons I mentioned earlier. Whatever, I just go for the Stealth Rocks because he does have 4 Pokemon that are weak to it, so of course getting up is really important. So yeah, the switch was obvious, but getting up Stealth Rocks was really fucking important, so I did it. I go to Reuniclus here because I thought he might want to go for Toxic, and because of course of Magic Guard, Reuniclus doesn't give a shit about status. Well, I guess except for Paralyzing, because you can still get Parahaxed with Reuniclus, but Toxic, which this thing would normally run, isn't going to do much to him at all, so I figured I'd go out to him. Kind of weird that he's even running on Milotic on a Sun team, considering that it would cripple her main stab move. But I guess since that's his username, that is his signature Pokemon, and of course, you know, more power to him for using it. I mean, that's basically why I keep using Reuniclus. Like, of course, Reuniclus happens to fit on my teams relatively well, but also because I actually really like this thing. Like, I guess it's not really my signature Pokemon because for it to be your signature poke, it'd have to be something that you don't see too often. But you see Reuniclus a shitload, so not my signature guy, but it's a guy I really like, so I've been using him a lot. I thought, like, I didn't see any Life Orb damage. I figured it probably was mixed. I thought maybe it was Choice Scarf mixed. So I go out to Tyranitar, and it's a good thing that I did not go out to Ferrothorn, which was my second, my second option there, because you know V-Create, even not in the Sun, is going to hurt Ferrothorn a lot. Even though Ferrothorn is like so fucking bulky, V-Create is just like it'd be what? It's a 180 base power move, right? With stab is what, 270, and then 270 times 4. Like, holy shit, that would have been done a lot. So, yeah, it's a good thing I didn't go out to him. Ferrothorn doesn't look too important in this match anyway. I guess he would be able to stall out that Milotic eventually. But, yeah. So even if he did die there, it wouldn't have been too bad. Would have been nice to get some spikes up as well with him too, but whatever. I didn't go out to him, so it's kind of moot with the way I'm talking about it right now. And this Togekiss that he's using on me is kind of interesting. I guess what it serves to do is, I don't know, knock down Special Walls, their defense, and then smack them with Aura Sphere or something? I don't know. Because I know that now that he has Psychic, Shadow Ball, Aura Sphere, and Morning Sun, so he has no stab moves. I guess his plan is to take me out with, like, lowering my special defense. I could probably take this thing out with an Ice Beam, starting out with Toxic, but with that Serene Grace, he is probably going to be getting that special defense drop a lot. So I decided to just switch out here to my Landorus eventually. I'm not sure if I do it this turn, because I'm pretty positive that once it gets down to around there, I should be able to take it out with a Stone Edge. Because of course this is Choice Scarf Landorus, considering I already have Excadrill to clean up the game after his checks are gone. So I use Landorus as a Revenge Killer instead. So yeah, I figure I can kill from Stone Edge from there, so I go for it, and it misses. That's now 2 Stone Edge my Landorus has missed. And I'm thinking, oh shit, he goes for the Shadow Ball, thinking I'm probably going to die here. I live with 10 HP, so I'm thinking, okay, it doesn't appear that he has Stealth Rock on this team, so I should be able to bring this thing again, barring I kill it here with Stone Edge. But my Stone Edge misses again! That's 3 times in a row now with this Landorus. So Landorus dies because of hacks, which is kind of unfortunate because I wanted to actually use it. And it would have been a lot of help on this team actually. It would have taken out Victini, his Ninetales. With Sand, it probably would have even taken out Milotic because of course it has Sand Force. But whatever, it dies. It's unfortunate. And I go for the Rock Slide thinking, okay, this is probably not going to miss. And it fucking misses again! I'm like, what in the fuck is going on here? That's not how Serene Grace works. It's not supposed to make him, like, dodge moves better. Like, that's ridiculous. I missed I missed Stone Edge and Rock Slide all in a row. Like, God. I guess this kind of makes up for all the hacks I've been getting so far this gen. Like, that little part that really made up for, because that was just ridiculous. Like, wow. Holy shit. I checked the damage calc during the battle, because yes, I am that much of a faggot, and I did notice that the Earthquake would have killed Hitmonlee from that damage, so I just go for it, and of course Hitmonlee is dead. Which is good, because honestly, that Hitmonlee was kind of scaring me a little bit. Because I don't think really a lot of stuff is going to want to take close combat from it, because he does have pretty high attack. So yeah. So I'll go into Ferrothorn here, because Ferrothorn is pretty much Game Freak's big fuck you to Bulky Waters. But he fucking freezes me! Like, this is ridiculous! I miss all those moves and now he freezes my Ferrothorn! Like, God, what the fuck? I stay in anyhow though, hoping that I'll get a first turn Thaw or something, or I'll Thaw it eventually. I can take these Ice Beams all day, so I'm perfectly fine with just sitting here and watching my Ferrothorn frozen in midair here, hoping that he'll decide to break out of that iced coffin he's in and actually do something. But he does not want to do that apparently. He's free of just sitting there and taking Ice Beams. Like, Ferrothorn, I know your job is to wall, but I'd like you to do something too. You don't just have to just like, sit there, you know. You can break out of that ice, Ferrothorn. I believe in you. Come on, break out. You're not going to do it, are you? For the record, he doesn't do it. He's going to be frozen for the rest of the match. But whatever. Like I said, he really would only been deserved to stall out that Milotic, you know, eventually with Leech Seed. But whatever, you know, no big deal. Still kind of ridiculous though that he managed to freeze his stab thing. Like, yeah. I go with the T-tier, don't think I can take any hit, and I'm thinking, like I said before, he doesn't have HP fighting. But he goes for the Fire Blast, he misses. Not really too big of a deal. My special defense boost with the Sand would have been able to shrug that off pretty well. I go with the Ferrothorn thinking that he might want to go right back to Milotic, but he doesn't. He goes for the Fire Blast once more. I guess thinking that he's just going to let me kill his Ninetales there. And my Ferrothorn dies. So yeah, I'm just going to get a free switch in here, and I'm just going to go out to Excadrill. And considering I do have Sand up, I am able to outrun this thing. Without Sand, Ninetales actually checks Excadrill pretty decently. Even the special defensive Ninetales do run enough speed to outspeed this thing outside of Sand. So yeah, but I have Sand up, so Earthquake allows me to Sand Rush allows me to Earthquake it. And I'm just gonna stay in here because I know Earthquake is probably gonna bring Miss Milotic down to red health, which means he'll be either forced. I'm gonna try to bait him into recovering pretty much, which then gives me a free Calm Mind on my Reuniclus. And then considering he only has 15 left from there, I should be able to sweep from there. So yeah, that's what happens. He goes for the cover, I go for the CM, and that's pretty much going to be game. So, good game, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.